The question today is, what can I do for rosacea? And rosacea is a red skin irritation. It's like where the facial skin will get really red and irritated, and it can be anywhere from mild up to just really noticeable and uncomfortable. So there's some really nice things we can do with essential oils for this. What we're going to look at is in Chinese medicine, we're going to look at this as too much heat in the stomach and the lungs rising up to the face. And we're going to choose some essential oils first that will help to clear heat. So I'm going to give you 5 oils that will help to clear heat. Lemon, peppermint, palmarosa, clary sage, and German chamomile. And I picked those 5, there's quite a few more, but those 5 tend to be pretty common, pretty easily available on the market. So on those, it's like if you have one or more of those, you're going to want to get those out. And then what we're going to do is take anywhere from 1 to 3 of those and blend them. We're going to dilute them down, and we're going to apply them to some acupressure points in the arm and also in the foot. So I'm going to mix up lemon and peppermint, and the carrier oil that we use, any carrier oil. Today I'm going to use a little bit of avocado oil, which is really nice because it's also a little bit on the cooling side. I'm going to pour just a little bit of avocado oil in the bowl here. This is for a single use, so I have maybe half a teaspoon is all. And again, you can use any kind of carrier oil that you happen to have handy. To this now, for just single use, which is really easy, I'm going to put 2 drops of peppermint, or 3. Sometimes an extra one escapes, and for the most part, as long as it's not a really heavy smelling oil, that's okay. Here's a couple drops of lemon. And we can just stir that together when I'm ready and with my finger, and then we're going to apply it. Now, if you were going to make an entire blend of this in a 1 ounce bottle, so this is a 1 ounce bottle right here. If you wanted to use this quite often, and you could do this every day, you would fill this up with carrier oil, and then to this, of whatever oils you're going to use, you can put up to right around 20 to 24 drops of essential oils in this. So for example, if I was going to use lemon and peppermint, I might split that in half and put 10 drops of peppermint, 10 drops of lemon in here, shake it up really well, and then I have a little supply to use for a period of time. Okay, so on the arm, we're going to be using the large intestine and the lung meridian on the lower arm here. And we're going to go from the elbow crease right here all the way down into the hand, into the muscle on the thumb. So I'm going to take some of the oil here and apply it. We're really using the whole top section of the arm here. And coming from the elbow crease right in here, I'm going to take my fingers here and just kind of come down like this. And then ending here. So I'm ending right in between the thumb and the index finger, which is large intestine 4. I'm also ending on this side, right in the middle of the thenar eminence, the muscle on the thumb, which is lung 10. Up on the elbow crease here, we've got large intestine 11 and lung 5. And so applying the oil to this area here is going to let the points and the meridians in the arm right here carry the cooling, clearing heat energy of the oils through the meridian and into the face. Because heat rises up, and it rises from the body up to the face, I really want to do this in a direction that's coming and pulling down from the face and kind of pulling it out or down. So just coming along like this. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit right here and just press right along that edge of the arm, come down, squeeze a little bit together right here. And we're going to do that a number of times. You want to do this anywhere from 8 to 24 And if somebody's face was really severely red and irritated, you could do this up to 50 times. If for any reason the oil starts to get dry, it's fine to apply a little bit more. And then when you're done with this, you do want to do this on both sides. You want both arms. You can also do this to yourself. Okay, so we're also going to apply these same oils to the foot, or to the feet, both sides. And on the feet, we're mainly going to be using the inside of the foot and also a little bit on the top. So we're going to be using a really strong point for heat in the face, which is stomach 44. And it's in between the second and the third toe bones here, and it's right in the webbing against the second toe bone. So we're going to apply some of the oil there, and I'm also going to be applying it on the side of the foot, right along the edge of the arch, coming up the foot and then circling around the ankle. And in this area we've got spleen 4 and also kidney 3, which can both be used for cooling in the upper area. So I'm going to take and get a little bit more of the oil on my finger here and just put a dab right here on stomach 44 between the webbing. You don't need a lot. And then we're going to come along the side of the foot, and here I want to have a little bit more so I can have some nice glide. And the path is going to be just along the edge of the foot, the inner foot, up around the ankle area. And I don't have to be point specific on this because I'm getting them in the meridian flow here. I will stop and show you the points though, in case you want to do them specifically. So once we've got some nice oil applied, this smells really good by the way. I'm gonna start here, and on stomach 44 with the oil applied here, I want to take the edge of my fingernail, just kind of go in and lightly press it into her toe bone. So this should not hurt someone. You don't want to do it that hard. And even if I didn't press it in like that, if I just held my finger here, this would still work, getting the energy into the point. So again, this is clearing heat. The stomach meridian is all the way in the face, and it's strongly associated with rosacea in the face. So even working down here at the foot, we're affecting the upper body. You want to stimulate this point anywhere from 8, again 24 or 50 times. And if you're doing it to where you're just leaving your finger on, you can leave your finger on until you either feel a chi sensation, which would be maybe a movement, an energetic movement of some kind, or up to 2 minutes. Okay, coming along the side of the foot here, I come along right in the middle of the arch. There's a place where you're going to just come to a nice natural stop. It's at the edge of a bone, and that's going to be spleen 4. And then coming around the ankle, where the ankle is right in the middle, in between the ankle and the Achilles tendon here, is kidney 3. And I'm just going to take and go along this area really nicely a number of times, anywhere from probably 8 again to 24 to 50. So I would decide on that. If somebody had very mild red in their face, I would use 8 to 24 times, and the more severe it is, the higher number of times we'll go doing it. Again, you want to do this treatment every day to both sides, both arms and both feet. I want to show you two other quick things that you can do for the face. One of them is to make a hydrosol spritz. So if you get a little mister bottle, you can use hydrosols and aloe. And in here, hydrosols are the byproduct of essential oils. There's some really nice companies out there. We'll put a link to one that I love at the end. And something that's very cooling, I have one here that's Melissa. Also rose is beautiful on the skin. That would be very cooling. And you can get aloe and either use aloe gel, or this company here, Oshadi, has an aloe that's kind of like a hydrosol that you can use. It's liquid form, and it's really, really nice and cooling. You could mix that together, and this would be just the hydrosols. They're very mild and they smell beautiful, but they don't have the strength of the essential oils, and you don't want that on your face, on that red irritated skin. I think the hydrosol with the aloe though would go really nice, and then you could just take and spray that away from you, let it get a little bit on the skin, and that would be nice and cooling. The last thing is to end with QiGong. So whatever you're going to do, if you're going to take and do the acupressure and the meridian treatment, you're going to do it on your arms and your feet, you're going to spritz your face a little bit, you're going to smell wonderful, and then you're going to take and, if you connect with your breath, we're going to do a little exercise called 2 hands draw down cool rain. And as you inhale, bring your hands up, and exhale, imagine that you're bringing cool rain. It's misting down, it's taking all that heat and cooling it off and bringing it down in the body. Inhale up. Exhale, imagine cool rain coming down, cooling off all the heat. And with this exercise here, you want to do this anywhere from 8 to 24 times, or up to about 5 minutes. Sometimes if you really do have heat going on in the body, you can use this for high blood pressure also. This feels so nice and so relaxing, and just move with your breath.